So I found a couple wallbangs on train, and I just kind of want to show them off as fast as I possibly can and explain them. So this is your workstation, clearly. You're going to be standing here most of the time, but there are technically 3 positions. So there's this one, a position immediately upon this table where you're stuck in at the moment, where you just shift, jump, and you tap W. After you do that, you get access to more positions from this exact angle, so just keep that in mind. And the last one is in this corner, which I do recommend for the starts of rounds. So one is if you get any latecomers to Z for some reason, like if they keep putting 2 people Z, one keeps rushing that bomb site over here, and one just stays over here and comes out E-box. I'll show you how to deal with both of them really quickly. So at the start of the round, you want to crouch jump over this computer because it's finicky. It's actually in the way and you can't cross it normally, unless you're on this tallest step before you jump, and you'll still sometimes hit it. So you just want to crouch over it. And immediately find the closest pane head height, not this one, and aim in between these 2 creases here, right in between, and to the left of this glistening, I don't know how else to describe it, and just shoot and spray. This is about 2 seconds, 2 to 3 seconds after someone makes their way out to here. So it's not really worth it unless you're trying to get someone late. Another one is from the same position, and that I recommend even more so than that one, is this one, Dark Shot, or I don't know what I'm naming any of these. This one's Glisten and shoots people back Z. This one's Dark, shoots people swinging train. It does not kill anyone behind E-box, so if you don't clear this, that's your fault. And the last one is if someone is consistently pushing Long Dog from under, you want to find these 2 panes. As you can see, they have the same texture with the crack at the bottom, much similar to this one right here. You want to find the one in the middle and go down 1 pane. So at the top of this pane here, imagine 1 inch below it. If you spam this horizontally, or at least in this righter portion here, you will nail right in the middle of the door. Very easy. So now that that decal is gone, you can see this triangle fracture over here, right here. Nice and symmetrical. So you're going to want to point right here. And I'm going to be honest, moving to the right will likely, let's see, this one hits. Moving to the right any at all on the triangle will likely get you to hit the shipping container. So I recommend spamming just to the left and just really keeping that guy there. Or if he pops up on the radar for a millisecond with a scout, you could just go boom. Left and right sides of camera is in the middle of this crack, and just below it you can kind of see the fade on the left and right sides, and in between this crease or crack here, it makes a nice little square for you to follow right in the middle and just below it. And that will get you headshots every single time. And for the right of camera, it's a little bit more tricky. You kind of have to imagine the exact same amount of distance you just did, but on the right side. Maybe even a little bit further than that, but that should do fine. At least you'll have a reference point for where things are. And to kill anyone headshot on back of bomb train, so this is a paint splotch from a bad renovation job. We're going to be aiming at the bottom of it and just tapping and doing slight bursts here. And it will just pepper anyone trying to play back of bomb side. And then I think we just have the jump up positions left and we're done. So we jump up with a tap W using shift, and so that we stand exactly right here. And there's a few good positions up here. So the first one is to follow up from the Ivy crack shot. You want to come up to this pane, so you want to aim at the bottom third here and a little bit on the line a little bit, and you can kind of just work your way down, and also in an oval shape, very vertical oval, and that will spread out, shooting the guy who is hell from the same jump up position. Let me get more into it. You can nail the dude who is a CT and it just keeps rushing T main with a MP9 by aiming at this crack here, at where it slowly fades back into the rest of the crack, right about here. I'm moving my crosshair so you can see it. You want to aim right about here and to the left of it, and then just slowly micro movements left and right tapping, and you will pepper this whole area right here where someone would typically be trying to peek. I need to label these. I think I'm gonna label these so that this is easier to follow. That's funny. So I did go ahead and put together a screenshot for you actually. So I have labeled them, what they are, and exactly where they are. So any of them that say corner require you to jump up into that corner behind the computer that you need crouch jump for. We have the tap jumps, which is the walking jump forward where you barely tap W from chair, and then all 4 chair shots are at the bottom, and it should be really easy to follow, and most of these I believe will be viable. Some of them definitely, at least the camera shots, because if you're aiming in between those 2 camera wallbang angles, if you're aiming anywhere in between there, you could get a kill. I mean, as long as you're paying attention to your radar, and your radar is really zoomed out, and you see a red dot at camera, maybe later into the round, you can do something with that. You might be able to actually spam him, because you only need to stand in one area and just fire. But yeah, I hope you enjoy. Please let me know if you have any thoughts about these, or better lineups would be wonderful. And appreciate it. See ya.